set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And now in the box, Tim Lecastro. He will lead this one off today. This ball will be chopped foul.
First pitch, 106.
Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit to third. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Manny, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Soto is there, 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Castro trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. 3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Cattell Marte would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to belly first, and his side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And now Carter Kieboom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Washington, the shortstop.
Fouled off.
Carter Kieboom.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lays off 2-2 now. Hit down the line at first. There's one. On to first, a double play. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. Escobar has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now is Cattell Marte. Past battles with Scherzer, just a 1-for-9. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Christian Walker is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Sliced hard on the ground. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And that's taken for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Victor Robles digging in now. First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Luis Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
On he pops it up. Calhoun coming on. It's in there, though, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Lecastro as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Popped him up. Vogt has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. Robles, the runner at third. Garcia at second with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to get in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors. Calhoun will stand in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-2 the count to Calhoun.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Next to hit, Stephen Vogt. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next up, Zach Gallen. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Avila recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not telling.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
No pitcher. Max Scherzer.
Fouled off. Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Carter Kieboom will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Nope, that's foul.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next to the bat.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he cracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. At the plate now is Tim Lecastro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Fastball just off the inside corner. Ball and a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Standing in now, David Peralta. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The next 0-2. Ground ball right side. He's got it, and he is in there. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cattell Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Christian Walker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Softly hit toward the hole. Bell brings it in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Vogt's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, Josh Bell struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lecastro has a play. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box, Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Up next, Stephen Vogt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So here now is the pitcher. Zach Gallen struck out in his first at-bat. In there, strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 2 away in the inning. And, Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Pitch on its way to Avila. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tim Lecastro. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of a
the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So here is Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
David Peralta is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Lined hard to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carter Kieboom struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. But picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Jeremy Jeffress is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Zimmerman will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now here's the pitch. Christian Walker stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Eduardo Escobar back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Trey Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 4. Down the left field line and deep. This will wind up being a foul ball.
You could see from up here, as soon as that ball hooked foul right there, the air came out of the dugout. He's got to find a way to regroup and continue this at bat.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up is Victor Robles, a hit in 2 tries so far. This one's flared out toward left. Ahmed ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. Now a swinging bunt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tanner Rainey will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Trey Turner is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Cole Calhoun is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to dig in, Stephen Vogt 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And stepping in, Zach Gallen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing him
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. And that one yanked just foul. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate is Alex Avila. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to hit is Ryan Zimmerman. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Josh Harrison come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Austin Vogt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Tim Lecastro is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Heading out towards shallow right. Soto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping in next, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here now is Juan Soto. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Kyle Schwarber stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Trey Turner, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Striding in is Victor Robles. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Last strike now for the Nats. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series.